So I'm sorry. I've in like the scheme of like Jesse's like zoological textbook. Like if you were alive back in the past when they had to categorize
Uh,
animals, you'd put like
yeah.
on one side it's all the normal animals, which you describe as like a dog. Of all the creatures in this earth, the normal ones, like a dog. Then
Uh-huh.
all of the other ones, which I guess includes all felines. Those are the weird
Yes.
ones, which I think Jesse probably outnumber the dogs. Oh boy, Jesse. I didn't think the day would come, but it has. And here we are on the edge of this great game of grandpa chess. But before we start, I need you to tell me what's been happening.
Who's the Grandmaster of Grandpa Chess? I want to know that first.
I mean, wouldn't it just be Grandpa? Because I think he's the only one that plays. Like he just
You
made this
can't play
game up.
your own game. That's cheating. You
But
can't
that's
play
why
your own
Grandpa's a
game.
dirty cheat.
Nobody likes Grandpa. All right. Well,
No.
so last time we there was a big fight against the sea snake. That may or may not have been part of the Irish spirit. Um, there was we found out our sister is actually a servant, and she's like a weird like water spirit or
I
something.
want to say this to you right now, Jesse.
What?
I make no promises that we finish playing this game, but I don't want to
Mhm.
stop until we learn who St. Patrick is.
That's like our main goal right now.
That's
And
my
what about
main goal.
Ryder too? I want to know about Ryder too.
I honestly
But
don't want to know who Ryder is because we'll only be disappointed, I think.
I know we keep saying that, but I can't help but want to. I need to know the truth, like Indiana Jones. But anyway, so our sister is a servant, and then they got stolen by Saint. No, not by Saint Patrick, by that fucking asshole.
Yeah,
And that was pretty much
an
it.
altar.
That was yeah, an altar, jolter, halter, bitch face, motherfucking slut.
Yep. All right, let's do this shit.
I can verbally abuse servants because they're not real.
What? Okay.
Like, I just want everybody to know that I stand by my words. Yes, this girl. Whereas Jolter, nobody likes her and she sucks. Everybody likes this girl. She's the best. So much that I totally remember her name. It's Uno. Uno was her name-o.
Ueno is a district in Tokyo, my friend. Or at this point in Edo, that's not her name.
Fuck, I was so close.
You were not close at all. Her name is Arya, I believe.
Oh, I hate that. Man, speaking of, did you watch the end of House of the Dragon yet?
I haven't watched any of it.
Oh, really? I thought you were gonna watch it. It's fucking really bad though.
That's why I haven't watched it, because anytime we've brought it up, you've talked about how much you don't like it and how bad it is.
Yeah, but like that was my just kind of like what's the word? Like the lizard brain part of me just saying that to you. But like I realized at the very end of the season that everybody else had been feeling that way the whole time, and I was like, oh, okay, so this was completely justified.
What is telling me we have to split up now?
No, but if you split up, she can't fight with you in battles.
I don't have a choice. Like the game is making me do it.
Man, everybody loves Grandpa Chess.
I'm gonna fuck up everyone in this place.
Gotta fight these dirty ninjas.
I don't need to. No, we send them to the Shadow Realm.
Because you snuck past them.
Yeah.
You got that Hearts of Iron strategy. Just circle everything. What was I even talking about? I feel like I was on a tangent about something and I've already
It wasn't that
forgotten what
important.
it was. I feel like it was, though, deep down inside. Dang it.
It's getting wild down
Wait.
there.
Who's the yellow? Like, is the yellow the enemy as well?
I think that's just a different enemy, yeah.
So many enemies.
But we're about to send him to the Shadow Realm. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, I love a Misty Pearl scabbard.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I guess I don't have a choice. This is what we're doing.
You had to fight.
But I could have sent, again, I could have sent them to the Shadow Realm next turn.
You know, that's the thing about Grandpa Chess. It teaches you a lot of rules, but it doesn't actually let you play the game.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, Grandpa has to have it his way, like a fucking precious little princess. Here she is, though. Let's go.
I've got that fire stance now, that's right. I'm so slow.
That's slow but damaging.
It's not working out too well for me.
Yeah, you might want to switch back to your earth stance. Okay, game, shut the fuck up. You got...
I gotta eat because that beating heart is killing me.
I know, right? I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want it to be me, but I agree. That was really annoying. You got a sea cucumber. Nice.
Not good for eating.
But good for other things, if you know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
They're definitely fuckable. Like, out of all the creatures in the ocean, that's the most fuckable one. Probably.
A sea cucumber? Not like a manatee? Isn't that like the classic, like, fuck creature?
Guess. That's like so mainstream though. Like, I'm into like indie sea fucking.
Okay.
I was fucking manatees before it was cool.
Like, the rest of the crew on your ship, they're like, oh man, these fucking manatees, we gotta get into this. And you're like, nah. I see a sea cucumber over there. I'll handle it. Shit, so much stuff's happening right now.
I know. Oh. If you just attack them before they can even move, maybe does it get rid of all the problems? Like, would it stop them from being annoying in the future and making you do something else?
You can't do
that. Does that make any
though.
sense?
I know what you're saying, but the game will not allow for such conveniences.
Look at is this the cowardice scoundrel or whatever? Who are we looking for?
Oh shit, we're looking for a wretched coward, not a scoundrel.
Oh, scoundrel. Scoundrel sounded really good though. Like,
and when the game lets you play as a servant, you feel so tough.
fucking, yeah, you're dynasty warrioring with all these skeleton warriors.
But it's honestly more fun. Also.
Well, I was just thinking about, like, we're always just fighting in the middle of the street. Like, these people have got to be tired of all these, like, crazy servant fights happening in their town.
Yeah, you don't hear much from them, though, in our secret Holy Grail War.
Like, in the show or whatever, they're always fighting at, like, pretty secluded places. Like, there are massive explosions sometimes that, like, that would definitely be questioned by somebody.
It was a gas leak.
But, yeah, well, it's very likely a gas leak. So if you take that saber down to the left there, would that just cut off, like, half the red right there and it'd be done, or no?
I don't know, the game just keeps letting me send Saber to kill everyone.
She's just jumping around everywhere.
Apparently, yeah. They don't look that powerful. They just look like a regular dude. Oh, he moved like fucking 3 feet.
Wait, but can't you just attack him now? Or you can't do that? It won't let you attack that guy.
No, that guy, he's got sent to the Shadow Realm, the one that moved. And that dude over there looks like he just doesn't move.
He's surrounded with sexual energy, also.
Like, there's nothing left.
Just
It's just
finish
you
him.
alone. I have all the power. Guess we just fucking kill him now.
It's gonna be a new servant. Nope.
No.
Just some
It's
dude,
just
a
some
very
red-eyed
powerful
dudes.
scoundrel. Yeah. They're so these bloodlusted Japanese men.
Where'd they all come from?
Why are they so bloodlusted? Yeah, like in your experience in Japan, is this why you need that like kesh pole to catch people with?
I
Everybody's
wish,
so
dude. I
bloodlusted.
wish. Man. We talked about this a bit before the call. Oh shit, old man anger. But I'm gonna be the first person that's ever said this. Sometimes working just kind of sucks.
Yeah?
Especially whenever, like, alright, the idea already that I have to work, let's say 40 hours of my week, which is like a pretty solid amount of time, just as the default, is already bad. But then when they add in things like, oh, but also after work, you have to go to this and do this thing. There needs to be like a law to prevent that.
I don't work at a job like that, but that seems to be like a pretty common problem with a lot of career paths.
Where it's like, where's my free time?
Especially in Japan, though, your job is your life.
What the?
Sea urchins.
No, these are like mushrooms, man.
That looks pretty sea urchin-like. But yeah, it is a little mushroomy as well. Here's my idea, Dan. Eventually, when you're done working in Japan, you come back to Pittsburgh and we open a food truck.
Okay.
Would you be into that?
No.
Well, I'm gonna open a food truck eventually.
I don't
you
believe
You can either
that.
be in one or not. Why not?
You have no experience with any of the things involved in that.
I feel like I just need to be really good at cooking like a couple different things. And I want it to be very simple. I want a poutine food truck. You gotta fry fries, you gotta know how to make good fries, and then you gotta have cheese curds and gravy. That's it. I think it would do gangbusters.
Now, why is it that I have to move to Pittsburgh? Why can't you move to Tokyo and open up your poutine food truck?
Oh wow. That sounds very difficult. I don't know. I feel like it'd be easier just to do in the States.
But I think you
Also,
would be
like-
more likely to be successful in Japan. Because then it would be like a novelty thing. It's like, ooh, who's this white man serving this white
These
food?
fat Americans. Yeah, he's
Fat
selling he's got the
American.
fat
Jesse,
American food.
Fat American. I'm very much so not.
Well, I'm a fat American.
I know,
So
I
they'd be
know.
like, fat American. He makes the good fat American food. And they'd probably be into that. Like, they wouldn't eat it all the time, but they would definitely eat it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta expand the scope of your food truck. What else would you
Well,
have?
the
You
reason
can't just
why
have
I
poutine.
think it'd be successful in Pittsburgh is because there isn't any poutine food trucks in Pittsburgh.
Maybe there's a reason for that, though.
It's a failed market.
I honestly
Nobody
think it
likes
is because you can't eat poutine is not an on-the-go food.
Oh, it's in a little basket. I don't think on the go is typically the idea with food trucks, though.
But you don't have
I'm
a
not
table.
thinking about like, I'm not thinking about selling it to like just people like on their lunch break or whatever. This is like breweries and stuff like that, an event. I like how like our recording is just turned into like Jesse's like Dan's like a shark, and I'm in the Shark Tank.
Yeah,
here
what
trying to, like,
so far,
explain my
like I don't.
business.
But you know nothing about running a food truck or making poutine.
I won't deny that that's true, but I would get to pick my hours at least and not have to do anything I didn't want to do. For
You
the
wouldn't
business.
get to pick your hours, Jesse, because you'd have to serve the poutine in the lunchtime hours.
No, I wouldn't do that. Like I just said, I would be open like 3 days a week, like working at breweries from like whatever.
But Jesse, as far as
Afternoon until
running your
night.
own hours, the food industry is like the last industry of like pick your own hours. It's already super tight to make a profit anyway. You have to be open when there's more people. You don't get to pick when the people are hungry.
I wouldn't be somewhere that I could serve it for lunch, though. That's what I'm saying. This is just a brewery food truck.
Yes, but Jesse, my point is you're never gonna make good money if you have this, like, you're limiting yourself like that.
I don't care about good money. I just want, it's just something that, like, it would be my own business.
Where did this influx of cash come from? Where you don't have to worry about money and you can just run a food truck for fun while not working.
Yeah, but maybe one day. Eventually, like whenever Christine gets her good job.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, this is just kind of the side gig. I'm not like
this is just so you can bleed out all her money.
No, I have my own money.
But you won't have any money, Jesse, because you'll be in the red constantly.
Well, then I'll go down. We'll go down with my food truck. I think the food truck's a good idea. I bet I can get Dylan in on the food truck. He's got food. He's got food industry.
But Jesse, yes, Dylan would be better at this than you. And I think if you talk to Dylan about this legitimately, he would tell you what I am. That's not how the food industry works.
I don't think you know about the food truck industry. Like, it's not the same as the food industry. It's a different thing.
I know how incredibly competitive it is, the food truck industry, and how hard it is to turn a profit.
I don't know. I watch the food truck wars a lot, and it seems like it's pretty profitable.
I know someone that tried to become a food truck person.
Yeah, what happened?
They didn't make any fucking money and had to sell their truck after like 6 months.
Damn. They didn't have vision. They didn't have the poutine vision.
And I also think that's just not a good food truck food. You can't just have poutine, Jesse.
Yeah, like poutine and like some poutine adjacent things. Dude, this guy, we've been fighting him for so long.
I know,
Jesus
it's brutal.
Yeah, like maybe I should go through my entire 50 pages of business plan with you while we're fighting this guy.
I don't think I need any more though, because like I've already heard enough.
You're out. The sharks are out.
Oh, I've been out. I was never in.
That's all right. You'll see one day when successful poutine truck. The #1 poutine truck on this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep waiting, but I think that probably won't happen. You're only using one sword, dude. You're only using one sword. First stance.
Please tell me we don't have to do a big fight in the south with Saber.
That would be fine if we did, because Saber is tough.
Wait, can't we? They just said we can connect with her.
Yeah, I did. So now we're back, because we just have to finish the fight.
Finish the fight. Take it to the sea people. Take it to the urchins.
What's
and
this
the
about?
scallywags.
Our quest.
Oh, yes. A deadly blood fiend. Is that what it said?
I mean, I would assume most blood fiends are deadly. I want out of this mini game.
Why do you do it every time? Even
I don't do it every time. I do it sometimes, but I always forget how long it is. I always think it'll just be like a quick, like 1-2, but it's like, nope, you're here.
Just a quick rub on a cat, not like an extended massage.
Mm-hmm. Like if you see someone walking their dog in public and you pet it, like it's just a quick, like, oh, how cute. You pet the dog and you're on your way. You don't like stick around.
I went to a beer fest last weekend, and after the beer fest, I went with my friend who came with me to the beer fest, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta stop by like the shelter and take care of the kittens real quick because I hadn't done it yet." And I guess him and his girlfriend had been volunteering at a shelter. We go to this place like fairly drunk, and there's a lady there that like is basically the person in charge. And she was there at like 1 o'clock in the morning just taking care of cats. And so I got roped into taking care of cats for like 2 hours while I was fairly drunk. But that was it was kind of entertaining, I guess. I don't know what I would have done else, but
I mean, I'm surprised they just like let you in.
no, they had a bar inside. It was wild.
Oh,
there was a bar at the back of the shelter, like a stocked bar, and then Kayla made drinks for all of us.
Is this really a shelter?
Yeah, I mean, it had a ton of cats. Or you think like I went to like some crazy old woman's house? Like,
Was this just like was this like an underground cat bar?
like underground cat bar. Dude, I got roped into like trying to draw blood and like some other crazy
That
shit.
can't
so
be
I hope
like
not.
that can't be right. Like they can't just ask a stranger to draw a cat's blood.
I didn't. I just had to hold the cat, but the cat was not having it.
I don't think you should be involved in any part of that process.
I agree.
What are they,
but
Jesse? Is this like, was she a witch? Was she drawing this blood for like a dark ritual?
I mean, I don't know the specifics, so that's what I'm saying. It's pretty, and I remember it being in kind of a weird building that was kind of mysterious, so it could have been a witch. Like, it wasn't originally a cat shelter for sure. It was kind of like a restaurant that looks like it had been turned into a cat shelter.
Oh, what if it was still a restaurant, Jesse?
A cat restaurant for cats.
Well, I wasn't imagining it would be for the cats. No. They just serve cat-based cuisine.
Eat the cat.
Yeah.
Oh. So I was there to help like clumping them up, like, because nobody likes the taste of like a cat that's been kind of like grumpy for a while. You need happy cats. Happy cats make the best cat lasagna.
I can't imagine.
Wouldn't that be ironic?
I can't imagine a cat would be very good.
I don't know. I got a pretty fat one. She's sitting here next to me right now. Like, she's about the size of like a really big pork butt. So I imagine like it would be kind of like a pork.
No, but most of her is not going to be like eatable meat.
They do have those little kangaroo paws, which is kind of weird. You ever think of that's weird? Like looking at a cat, like they kind of look like a normal creature, like akin to a dog. And then you look at their back leg and it's like a little kangaroo foot. And it's like, why do you have that? That's really weird.
So, I'm sorry. I've in like the scheme of like Jesse's like zoological textbook, like if you were alive back in the past when they had to categorize animals, you'd put like on one side it's all the normal animals, which you describe as like a dog. Of all the creatures in this earth, the normal ones, like a dog. Then all of the other ones, which I guess includes all felines. Those are the weird ones, which I think, Jesse, probably outnumber the dogs.
Well, no. Kangaroo was like the king of the weird ones. Like a kangaroo, you're kind of like a kangaroo, that's a little weird, don't you think?
But my point is, Jesse, I think there's more felines than canines out there.
Yeah, I mean, that if you got a weird kangaroo foot, you're in the weird section.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're saying it doesn't matter if they're more prevalent. They're all weird then.
Yeah, it's not just cats. There are lots of things in the weird category.
So what's in the normal category? We've got dogs.
Dogs. Maybe like a little ferret. Maybe a little ferret would be okay. There's nothing really weird about that.
There's something pretty weird about a ferret, Jesse, because I've seen a big ferret squeeze through like a fucking sieve.
A zigzagoon.
They just they can fit like a sieve, like tiny little holes. Like ferrets can just like compact their body, and they like can go through like drainage pipes and stuff.
Cats are also liquid, so I
Jesse, but like I feel like a cat, or I mean a ferret could like crawl up out of your toilet if there was no water in there. It's like they're at home.
I just spit out my water, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about? We're talking about a water ferret, a dangerous water ferret, a category 5 water ferret.
I mean,
that's weird.
But wait, are regular ferrets weird or normal?
No, I think regular ferrets are fine. I also think that.
But why do they smell so bad?
They do smell bad.
That can't be normal.
I mean, all animals smell bad. That's like the law of the jungle. Is like
But not all animals
bad.
smell as bad as a ferret.
I'm just talking about like like their bodily proportion.
And I just want to know what makes them smell so bad.
I guess it's their diet, man. What do ferrets eat?
Like pet
Other
food?
than,
I don't
like,
know. I've never met a
Like
wild
poop
one.
straight from your asshole. Maybe that's why they smell so
Those
bad.
are only water
Because
ferrets.
they're just crawling up toilets.
Were you about to say
What
turlet?
is that thing? A toilet.
Now is that weird or is that okay?
It's really weird. I'm not cool with the water ferret. I'm trying to think of another normal animal. I'm struggling. Maybe like
What about like a fish?
a badger. I was gonna say fish, but fish are very strange because they don't even know what's going on. Like they don't live real
They're a lot like
lives.
beavers in that way.
Well, yeah, a little bit. They just like a fish isn't a real person. Like it doesn't have feelings or thoughts.
Okay.
They just kind of do what fish do. So they're alien to me. Like me and a fish could never have the same feeling ever. So they're definitely weird. 'Cause I can't
Birds?
connect with them. I hate birds. They're my least favorite.
But it's not about
I
what you
hate
like,
all
but are they
birds.
normal?
No, they're definitely not normal. They're fucking weird. They got scary eyes and beaks and...
Dolphins?
Is this guy a potato boy? What is this thing?
It's a cursed lantern. It's clear.
He's a cursed potato boy. That's what a potato boy would look like.
Don't you say that about our boy.
Yeah, birds are weird. I think ferrets, dogs, maybe like an ant. Ants are pretty normal.
What? Where do you come to that? Ants are normal?
Because they're just like, they are exactly when you think of like a bug, just ant. It's like the most normal bug.
But the
basic
thing,
bug.
it is not true though. Because the thing about ants that gets me is they can just decide if they're gonna have wings or not. Like all ants, Jesse, are capable of flying and having wings, but just like sometimes they just don't grow them. If the colony's like, nah, we don't need that shit. And they're just like,
I
I
have
know.
to believe.
But if they just, so that's weird. The fact that they can just decide it's time for wings now.
That's pretty fucking cool. I like that. They could just become little jet troopers.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a horrible thing about ants recently. I watched like them like transport the queen ant to a new location. These army ants. That was not fun to watch.
Why? Why wasn't it fun?
They're just scary. They're a little bit scary when they're all together, like in a big pack, and they're like moving along.
How many ants could you
like-
fight? Army ants.
Yeah, dude. I think I would lose probably immediately.
Well, but you
can't really fight
Like, what
them.
about like 100? You could beat 100.
I could probably kill 100 as they were killing me, but it wouldn't feel like I was killing anything. 'Cause they'd smother me, and I'd just roll around on a bunch of them. But I don't think I would do a good job.
So Jesse,
Because like once they're all over
1,000
you, the instinct is to drop down, and that's like then you have to play on their game.
ants or 100 rats.
I think I lose either way. I would probably take the ants though.
I think the
I
thing
would
about the
definitely
ants is you
lose.
could always outrun the ants though. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I can outrun an ant forever.
I can't outrun an ant.
Dude, what are you saying? Yes, you can. They don't
I
move that
can't.
fast, Jesse.
I
They're
did. Have you
ants.
ever seen me run? I'm pretty.
Have you
slow.
ever seen a fucking ant? Dude, you could walk at a swift pace. They wouldn't catch you. But you'd have to live your life constantly on the move.
Until they grow wings and start flying after me. They see me run and they're like, "This is when I need to grow wings. I was born for this moment." Why are we fighting spooky skeletons now? What is going on?
Because that edgelord is from like the village of the dead souls. So this is his like heavy metal cover band. Like they just have to be dark and dreary.
Who is the edgelord? The guy that stole her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, he lives in Spooky Town.
Because his house got burnt down. That's why he's all fucked up.
I haven't been paying attention to any of the lore, so I'm glad you're feeling it. I've been too busy thinking about animal law.
What?
The law of the jungle.
Did you say camel law?
No, animal law.
Oh. Could you fight a camel?
Dude, that hat is on you. Get him off. Dude, what's he doing to you?
I can't get rid of him. He's just there now, forever.
I think I could probably take a camel because I watched. Dude, what is happening?
I can't get rid of it.
I watched Conan the Barbarian punch a camel. I think I could probably do that.
But is a camel weird then?
Camels are definitely weird. They've got those humps.
I mean, so then a horse is normal. If a camel is weird, a horse is normal.
Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say something pretty controversial here. The space between the humps looks like you're meant to sit there. You're supposed to slot in there like a battery. So that makes them more normal than a horse, which is not meant to be ridden. I think camels are more meant to be ridden.
Wait, but an animal shouldn't be designed with being ridden in mind, should it? Like, isn't that kind of weird already?
Well, no, it's normal for humans. It's more normalized for me, for my pleasure.
The camels are rigged for your pleasure.
Exactly. Horse just has a flat back. Lots of things have flat backs. Ferrets have flat backs.
I'd say most things have flat backs.
Camels have a divot for people to slot into.
Okay.
Horse rope.
Now, are all dogs normal?
I don't think we can get pedantic here. I feel like all dogs have to be normal. Otherwise, like, we can't create subcategories for things. It's too hard. Some dogs are more normal than others. It's like Animal Farm.
Yeah,
like, everybody's equal, but some dogs are more normal than other dogs, obviously. Like those little Chinese dogs that end up losing all their hair and like their teeth. That's not normal.
Yeah.
Like, think about dogs that you'd want to hang out with at a bar. Like, that's like a normal dog. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hang out with like a flat-faced dog. They would be trouble for sure.
I don't think they'd be trouble, but they would just be hard to like be around because you would just either feel bad or disgusted by them.
Yeah, that sounds like trouble to me. Ow.
Dude, he just punched you into next week.
Yeah,
where is Saber at? Can we get some fucking help?
No, Saber's gone. We have no servants. That's why he's been so tough lately.
Oh.
We can't even use
Why didn't Saber come with you?
We can't even use our rider because we got separated by skeleton magic.
I feel like I've missed so much. On rewatch, I'm really gonna enjoy seeing all the parts that I missed. It's gonna be great.
At least I think that's what happened.
Yeah, we have to turn down the difficulty.
Nah, dude, we got this. Look at that. Look how quick I'm draining this fool.
We can't spend an hour fighting every single large man that comes on our path.
Dude, someone's got to show up and help me.
They're just spongy. There you go. All right, she's back. The skeleton magic wasn't good enough to hold her.
Skeleton magic.
Sometimes the game has to take Saber away, so like you feel bad, and so you're kind of have like a Stockholm syndrome with her. Like, the game is bad without her, so they want you to feel good about her being around.
I just don't. I wish they wouldn't do that though. I wish the game I didn't have to be not a servant ever.
Maybe at some point a Yuri will become a servant, and then you'll be able to play with like a superpower level.
I mean, yeah, that'd be fun, but he doesn't have like cool abilities. He has like the magic, but those aren't as fun as like the servants like skills that they have.
Maybe he'll turn into a dragon.
Oh man, you're the one that brought it up this time.
That show is so fucking.
Yeah. Everyone agrees.
I think that's the last time I was ever excited.
Yeah.
Like, after that, I haven't been excited by anything since that I watched Fate. I don't even know how to say it. Apocrypha?
Yeah.
Apocrypha?
Apocrypha, and that's the last time you were happy, excited, I should say.
I know, that was like before COVID, like the world was good, and then I watched it and everything's been bad ever since.
You're not excited about Strange Fate at all?
Remind me what this is?
Fate, Strange Fate, the next Fate series to get animated.
You did tell me about it, but I don't remember what it's about exactly. Yeah, I think you sent me maybe like a small trailer a while
Did you?
ago.
Well, the first episode's been out for a really long time.
Oh, I haven't watched it. There's only one episode?
Because it was like the get hype ready episode, and the rest of them are coming out in a bit.
Did you tell me to watch it?
I feel like I probably did. Man, so you haven't seen it?
No, let's watch it after this.
I feel like
let's
we
stop
should
recording this and watch it.
Jesse, honestly, I want to do that.
Was it good? Is there a theme song?
Oh yeah, I mean the theme song comes at the end during the credits, so you don't see the OP.
We're done with Grandpa Chess. We did it.
But yeah, Jesse, it's amazing. We actually should watch it.
All right, after we're done recording, we have to finish the. We have to finish in the minds of.
What is it? What is happening? What is this? Oh shit, Jesse. I think we're finally, now that we're free, like the DLC stuff is available now. It exists.
You were worried about that last time, yeah.
But we can be the command champion.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it like the Pokemon League, but for servants?
But like, I think it's a pretty big risk if I click this. What's gonna happen? Do we dare? Well, we end this episode.
Is there any way to back out?
We end the episode
once
now.
you do it? Alright, give me a servant.
How tough?
I'll tell you if they're normal or not.
So, oh wait, it should be a normal one.
Well, I'll tell you if it's normal.
Oh, okay.
Because I know these things.
I'm feeling it for you. Where did Discord go? There it is.
Where are you, Discord? Oh, I know this fool.
Is that an American forest?
He's got a cigarette? Maybe I don't know this fool. I mean, my first thought is like Robin Locksley, you know. Of the Nottingham Forest.
So is that your guess?
Is he an archer?
He is an archer.
Oh yeah, it's Robin Hood for sure. But I didn't know he smoked cigarettes. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's Robin Hood.
Yeah, there's no way this fool isn't Robin Hood. Like, that's the most Robin Hood looking forest with the kind of a Robin Hood outfit. But it's pretty wild that he's smoking a cigarette. Like, he's robbing from the rich to afford to buy cigarettes. Like, he's not even giving to the poor anymore. All of his money goes straight to big tobacco because he's on that.
Oh no, I would imagine he would steal from the tobacco companies to hurt their profits.
It's definitely not the most stealthy thing you can do, smoking a cigarette. Like, the English, like, they've never smelled anything like that, so they'll smell it down the road. Like,
well, yeah, but again, Jesse, this is him. This is him as a servant in modern times. So he's living the modern life.
But like, how did he get hooked on cigarettes? Like, who peer pressured Robin Hood into smoking a cigarette?
Well, I mean, we could get too into who this really is, but that's just gonna make you less than pleased. So it's just Robin Hood, and leave it at that. I think.
Oh, he's just somebody else, like, dressed up like Robin Hood.
No, it's one of those. Fate is like Robin Hood is like the Hassans, where there isn't one Robin Hood, because many people have claimed to be him over the years.
Oh my god. Well, have you shown me different pictures? Like another one that was harder to get? Theoretically,
there are other ones, but this is the only one that is in the game as a servant.
Okay. It's fucking dumb.
It's why I wasn't gonna bring it up. Goodbye.
He is normal though. He's pretty normal.
Okay, yeah. Next time I'll go with the not normal one.